Welcome terug. Oh, I'm sorry. Welcome back, everyone. This is Frank and Albert. This is Frank and Albert casting a game from the NSSL and starting the replay in 3, 2, 1, go. The reason that we're casting in English, as you heard me switch to just now, is is because Neretic is not a native Dutch speaker, so we thought it would be nice to cast in English because that's kind of more of a world language than Dutch is. I don't know why, but apparently it is. So there we go. Albert, who are the players?
Yeah, well, the players, Frank, are in the top right corner. It's Neretic, the orange Protoss, and in the bottom left it is Andre, the blue Protoss.
All right.
We're having a PvP today, Frank, and unfortunately we don't have a PvP on Teldrum Altar. We have one on Antigua Shipyard, which is the new starting map.
Yeah, exactly. In the second group phase, the first map for every match is Antigua Shipyard. We saw a slight difference in the mineral income for Neretic. He had 50 probes for his 9th probe, or his 10th probe rather, a bit faster than Andre had, and maybe that has something to do with the fact that he immediately put 2 probes on one of his closest mineral patches. I'm not sure if it does, but apparently it makes kind of a difference if you do that. Usually when I try and do it, I mess up my other timings because I'm trying so hard to get 2 probes on one patch. But.
Yeah, and then suddenly you have 400 minerals and you're just like, well, I'll just go Nexus first.
Do you see what I see though? I think there's a big deviation going on right now.
Oh yeah, I see it as well. There's a forge going down for Neretic. What could that mean?
Yep, well his probe is now making his way into the base of Andre, and we might see him throw down a pylon as soon as he figures out where his opponent is, and start a cannon rush, because that's what... Yeah, you see that? He turned around the second that he saw that Andre was there, so big chance that Andre didn't see the probe here, and there he goes. There's gonna be a pylon down here, yes, and as soon as the probe fixes some high ground vision for himself, he can throw down a cannon. And
yeah, that's such a good spot as well, because you can place those 2 cannons down there, and there's no way now that Andre can kill that probe. He first has to go through the cannons. You see, it's a full wall up for Neretic.
Nope, it doesn't. The probe could get out.
Oh, okay. So,
yeah, so one zealot can hit the cannon. But and he does a gas steal as well. This is awesome because against the cannon rush, you want stalkers and you want an immortal, but there's no way that Andre is going to be able to get it now. And the assimilator gives high ground vision to Neretic, so his cannon will be able to keep shooting. There we go.
There's another probe, and this is going to be incredibly hard now. There's only one spot for the bottom cannon that Andre can attack, and there's already high ground cannons building. This cannon on the low ground can shoot out the probes. Well, Andre is trying to get a stalker out as quickly as possible, but it's really hard to hold this off, Frank.
It is. The cannon is up now. As soon as the cannon reaches your probes, that's when it gets really tough, because you're gonna have to continually micro your probes not to mine from the patches that are in range. And as soon as you have a stalker, you can stop the advancement of cannons. Right? You can. Because the Stalker obviously has a bigger range than a morphing in cannon because it's not shooting. But as soon as the cannon is actually in range of your mineral line, then there's no sense in trying to stop the advance of cannons because they're already doing their damage. And you see now the probe's getting pulled. This is odd though. Andre is pulling his probe. He's only got 5 minerals, so there's no... Oh, I missed something. You see what I'm seeing?
Yeah, he's trying to build a Nexus.
Pretty clever, but it's scouted.
Already scouting it. So clever of Neretic to see that something is going on. All these probes are being pulled, and Neretic already has a probe there. So, do you think he will build cannons again, or? Yeah,
he might. He's still got a probe lead of 19 against 13, and the thing is, Andre isn't mining. So it's going to be a while until he's mining, and he doesn't have any minerals, so he can't make extra units. Does he still? He still has the 1 stalker, right? Yeah. So.
Yeah, it's going to the base of Neretic right now. It's trying to do some damage, but there's already a cannon in place.
There's a cannon there.
Maybe no, he has no vision, so he can't. Oh, he just walks up. Oh, he could just pass the cannon. Oh,
no, he couldn't. I think it was I think a stalker doesn't fit through there.
Oh, really?
I
think it does actually.
Okay, I'm not really sure though. He might. Yeah, I thought he checked that, but maybe he didn't and should have just walked on.
Yeah, should have just walked on.
Well, as we see, the cannon rush continues. But this time, of course,
this is another few.
This time it's spotted. So yeah, if you surround a cannon with probes, you can stop it from. You can do more damage to it than it gains in health. But there's a stalker now, of course, too. So there is a cannon warping in, but I don't think this cannon is gonna get up. The probe is now down, and the Stalker will be able to focus on the cannon, or at least do so much damage that as soon as it finishes, it will fall then. And the probes are working hard getting the pylons down, and actually Andre should get some of his probes, the ones that can't reach the pylons anyway, to get back to work, and he does now, so the probes are starting to mine again, but we see a warp gate research for Neretic and some Stalkers coming up, so I don't think that Andre is in a very good position.
No, I don't think as well. But he still has his gateway and his cyber core, of course, so he could just build an extra gateways and start producing stuff, which is really important right now because, well, the cyber core of Neretic is already producing. He's building extra gateways now, so I think he'll be going for a really big push. If we look at the probe counts, we can also see that Neretic is way ahead with 24 probes to the 14 of Andre, so it will be tough for Andre to get back, and he also has to constantly check if there are not any more cannons morphing in, of course.
Yeah, do you see the funny building placement by Neretic? He's building a robotics and 2 more gateways on his low ground.
Yeah, that's odd. I don't know why he chose to do this, but yes, he does. And here comes the attack of Andre now with 1 Zealot and 1 Stalker, and Neretic has
so
nothing.
many probes.
Only probes, yes, and these probes are all gonna die. Yeah, he's gonna get the Zealot, but
they do quite good against Zealots without any upgrades. But still, you know, it's if we look at the units killed tab, we see that there's been 10 workers killed by Neretic, now 11. It's gonna go up even further.
Yeah, this is good micro from Neretic as well. He's gonna lose his Stalker, and his own Stalker is back again. But well, he has doubled the probe count right now, and his warp gate just finished. He has a robotics
4
facility.
gateways and a robotics.
So well, I think if Neretic just pushes out like with this warp in or another warp in, yeah, he can just take this game without any problem.
He's gonna build a pylon at the edge of his base so that he can warp in units on the low ground, just a bit closer to his opponent. But I don't think that even this is gonna make the difference because, yeah, Andre has to defend 2 locations as well, and he's got 2 Stalkers, but one of them is all the way on the other side of the map, or is it? Where is? Oh yeah, it's trying to kill one of the pylons, but. Like you said, Neretic only has to push, and if you look at the supply lead, it's 44 against 19, so there's no way I think that Andre's going to be able to hold it, especially not without any sentries, and he doesn't really have the money to get sentries. Well, he does, but he doesn't have the production facilities to get the sentries out at the place where he needs them. So
here comes the push right now.
Oh.
Well, he's turning back actually, so maybe he just wants to wait for another round of units.
Maybe he wants to take out this Stalker first. I don't know. Maybe maybe he doesn't know how far ahead he is, and he wants to make sure not to die. Sure, I can get that. When you're ahead, get more ahead. But he's not scouting now either, so maybe he's waiting for his observer to get high ground vision. That might be it. And he's also got. I selected the destructible rocks. They look like a piece of shit if you like, literally, like if you select them. And Andre GG's. He sees this coming, and he's like, well, there's no way I can hold this. So that's a quick first game. Yeah, a cannon rush in PvP can be very effective. You really have to scout it as soon as you see a forge in your opponent's base. But the thing is, though, Andre didn't scout Neretic's base until the very last. He went all the way around, I think, and only scouted his base 4th. So
yeah, that was very unfortunate. Certainly on such a large map, it takes such a long while to get there. But I really appreciate it, Andre. You know, he tried to stick in there, even though his situation was really looking very hopeless from the start, from the moment the cannons went up. He still was trying to get another Nexus up, and that I can really appreciate. But well, it's just really hard to kill the follow-up push.
Yeah, you don't get into these situations like this. You cannot really train for situations like this. So it's very good that he tried. But to no avail, unfortunately. It does mean that he can pick the map for the next game. So we'll have to see which that one's going to be. See you in a bit.